Ain't playing live. And we on time.
It's
We on
about time.
time. Two
Done with
days
the
late.
one-liners.
But
Hey,
we
we
on
1-0,
time, Tom.
fellas. Still started out 1-0, fellas, down in the ATL. And guess
Yeah.
Take
what?
no blame.
We takes no blame at all
Take no
because
blame for wins and losses.
Just
we
take
gave them the ticket though, fellas. We gave them the ticket. Everything we said, pretty much they did, except the QB play. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna scroll these 5 keys for y'all across the bottom of the screen, y'all. Unless y'all missed that podcast, it was trash anyway. Uh, we had technical difficulties, but we're gonna edit that and put that back up on YouTube for our fans. But Twan, being in there in that atmosphere, seeing us get that win, what was your real feeling though?
Um, I knew it would be one of those good, bad, ugly wins, as it was. You know what I mean? Exciting atmosphere though. It's different. It's different in that stadium. But it was like being a home game, to be honest with you. It was 80% us, 20% them.
which is
You
so
would thought
wild.
it's crazy. It really is.
Which
And
is so
and,
wild.
and, and, and the only reason why where we was at it was rocking crazy is because we was right by the bird nest where you only Atlanta fans could sit there. No Steeler fans could sit there. Only Atlanta fans, and that's the only reason why I was loud right where we sat because we was with their most devoted fans. But
Okay.
but outside of that though, what I expected, I knew Justin Fields wasn't gonna go out there and light it up because that ain't what he do, and he didn't get to prepare. One, he didn't even get to prepare to be the starter. He didn't get
Right.
to after Thursday, Russ came in with the tightness saying, and then that's when all the rumors, which came to fruition that JF was going to get the starting job for Sunday, and as they got the starting job for this Sunday coming up, so maybe it'll look a little better with a full week of preparation. But um, I take the win there. A win is a win in the NFL. You need to it's 17 weeks of football. You need every win you could get. So I'm never going to cry about a win. I'm never going to cry about a win.
Yeah, and they did exactly. He did exactly, and they did exactly what they wanted to do.
Mhm.
Keep it
Mhm.
extremely conservative, tight. Do not turn the ball over and play good defense and escape out of there with a victory. Now, you would like to
Mm-hmm.
see a couple tutties. I think the couple of plays by the refs called us a couple tutties when Pickens got the one and got up off the ground and never got touched. That might have could have
Mm-hmm.
been a tutty later on, but it
Mm-hmm.
just what it is at the time. It just hey, I'll take the VI just like you said, Twan.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, and I think Mike outcoached yourself when we have 15-10. Take the points. What are you doing? We're
But but
playing
Yeah.
but
too
eight,
well.
18 to 10, fellas. Like
Uh,
that's my thing. And I understand what y'all saying about him not getting the reps. He was not planned to be the starter at the time, so I understand all that. But one of our keys was QB play has to be better than average. I
it
mean,
was. It wasn't. But our
you know what I'm
defense
saying?
played. But our defense played top tier.
Yes.
So you know what I mean. Keep sink down a little bit. You kind of out the frame. You move
You have.
your top. Yeah, your top of your head is out of there. You go. Move it up some more. Your hat ain't even in the frame. There you go.
Okay. There you go.
All right. That's perfect. Perfect, bro.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. But you know what I mean? It wasn't above average, fellas. I mean, if we going to be funky with it,
No, I wasn't
we
above that.
basically said it had to be better than last year's QB play. It wasn't, fellas.
Um.
It wasn't.
And
It wasn't dangerous. At least he pushed the ball downfield a couple times. I mean, they didn't push the ball at least one time in the
Two
middle of the
times
field.
though. Two
I
times though.
I know, but I mean, they did exactly. That's our key,
yeah.
not what they're doing.
Right. I
That's
know.
the difference.
I
I hear
know.
what
Yeah.
you're saying. That's
Right.
what we want, and we want to see from the rip. It got to be good. That's to be no. That's not what it's going to be. Especially with
I mean,
you throw the ball across the middle of the field one time. They didn't do it at all. They didn't even attempt it. They're
At
going to open it
all.
up a little bit more this week. I'll try a little bit more with Justin. And Justin, he didn't do anything to win the job. He's right now. If he wins tomorrow Sunday and gives us a
Uh-huh.
couple tutties, he's really got a case. But right now, he's just
no.
a string boy. Still,
And I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? All things being considered. Um, I don't know what his mind frame was, but I can't say that it was the mind frame of a starter, considering he probably thought Russ was the go man, so he wasn't prepared mentally to be the starter. And then he gets to go, Russ was a game time decision.
Yes, he was.
So
And that was some prima donna stuff to me, though. To
yeah, well, whatever the case may be. I mean, you got to test it to see how it feels. And Russ could have said, "I'm a go," and what I'm saying, and re-aggravate it, but he wanted to test it to see. Everybody tried to get themselves 24-hour increments to get ready to play the game. So you might feel a little bit better than you felt on Saturday, so you try to give it a go on Sunday. But all things being considered, it wasn't cute. It wasn't dynamic. But I'll take 1-0 in the top of the division. I'm a week by week guy. So right now, we top of the division. Everybody else in the division lost. Hey,
Fields went 17 to 23, 17 to 23 for a $156. No touchdowns, no picks.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's
that's
no picks, no touchdowns. That X each other out. No picks, no touchdowns.
There you go. That's what I was going to say.
Six and a half yards a throw, which would rate very low amongst all the starting quarterbacks that played last week. So you know what I mean. Yeah. But once again, all things being considered, short week of work for him. One thing he didn't do, he didn't lose us the game, and we can be thankful for that.
Man, I tell you one thing, that offensive line played well, especially the babies. The center was ranked second among all centers across the league with all donuts and everything.
Yep.
Plays pass rush. I listen, for a first start ever.
Yeah,
Frazier. And then Dan Moore played great against Judon. Judon was quiet as a church mouse. I don't even think.
No, Doe. Did he go in with his ankle hurt, or he hurt it during the game?
Who's Judon? Who's that?
Dude that came from the Patriots.
Yeah.
Somebody had 1.5 sacks for Atlanta.
Wasn't Judon?
Who was that? Wasn't him?
ATL? No, hold on. I got you.
Somebody on the ATL had 1.5 sacks. Who was that?
That was Grady Jarrett.
Okay, the middle, the tackle.
Grady Jarrett. Yeah, then Matthew Judon had the half a sack, Twiz.
I don't know if Grady Jarrett is over Anderson or if he was over or if he was over Daniels. But I mean, for the most part, it was quiet. And then
Daniels, though.
Okay, well,
I'm pretty sure he played on. Yeah, I think he played that left tackle.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah.
I mean, my only gripe with the O-line was what is it about 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 that we can't get that we talk about a foot of space.
It looks like a lot of work for us to get it, Twiz. It looks like a lot of work.
And I see everybody else just get their 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 on us with almost no problem.
Real easy.
Yeah.
Real easy. I got an issue. Like we went 1 yard.
Now, Twiz. I'm going to ask you this. You think that's because we see Philly and teams like that just get it so easily, almost like at will?
No,
is that why?
No, I'm 3rd and 1. I'm just figuring, it's 3rd and 1. Go in there with a 3rd and 1 concept, which is I'm going to blow the person's ass on the other side with a different color jersey on that way. That's all I'm saying. Like it's 3rd and 1.
Well, Doe, do you think that was more? And Twiz, do y'all think that was more the play calling? Because as Doe said, our line played good, Twiz. They really did.
It was convoluted of what you wanted to do. When you went for it, it was a hurry up. It was like if you see something, do it. Justin wasn't even ready. Justin fell before they even came off.
Yeah.
My thing is why even go for it though? You're 5.
Right.
It's 4 minutes left. 5 minutes left. You capture the game. You make them have to go for it if they score, instead of putting you in a situation where if they score a touchdown, you're losing already.
Right.
To me, that was just goofy.
Because I ain't gonna lie, when it gets down to 1 yard, I'm almost not even confident we're going to get the 1 yard.
I don't know.
So
you got to jail to a point to where you know who's the strongest man on the line and whose ass to go up under. Right now, we got 3 young dudes. I don't think they know who to go up under. And James Daniel isn't the quickest dude. He's a strong and technique guy, but he ain't the quickest guard because he's so big. Salomalu ain't the quickest either. To me, I think that when you got 1 yard, how quick and how fast are they firing off that ball? That's what you want on the lineman. That's what they taught you. You had to have fire. That motor got to be like soon as the hike, it's like you going almost before it. Like when TJ got called for that terrible call and he knew the snap count when the head bopped up. Bang. Because TJ should have ended with 2 tackles, 2 sacks, and 2 fumble recoveries.
Well, again, we did say our other key was establish the run game, fellas. I didn't really notice it until I didn't notice till we got on. But Najee, he had a decent game, 70 yards rushing with the Jalen.
I think we had a total of 137 total.
Yeah, it was 137 total. Yep.
That ain't a bad night. That ain't a bad night.
Justin Fields had
70 yards.
Yeah. Justin Fields had 14 rushes for 57 yards, fellas.
And that's a lot of rushes, though. That's
almost he had the middle of the field next game.
He had as many rushes as almost pass completions. He had 17 pass completions and 14 rushes.
You're right.
That's two. Yes, that's.
But he's a bigger quarterback and he's athletic, Twiz. So I'm not going to say he can't handle it because we know in the NFL you can't run the ball like that as a quarterback.
Yeah, I get it. I mean, keep it pushing. Keep it listening. If that style of play gonna have us up here talking about W's every week, then so be it.
So be it. Okay.
So be it.
We said Arthur Smith had to call a plays, or I'm sorry, his playbook had to be custom to the starting QB because they have 2 different styles, fellas. We know that. I don't think that happened because on the short week, but hopefully this week that can happen because, hey, one thing Doe said right after the game, he says, Justin's starting. I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm thinking Russ going back to Denver. It's the the return to Denver. I thought Russ would start. Mike came right out and was like, no, we ain't even playing around. So there's something going on there, Twiz, and we're going to get into what we talked about.
Well, there's something going on. They got a strained calf. That's one thing. It could be a whole. I ain't gonna do no speculating right now. I'll wait to see.
And he was the emergency quarterback. That's why he was dressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
He was the emergency quarterback. He wanted to go. They say he wanted to go. They say he wants to play in Denver. He's not happy about this. But
they told him
he just got to suck it up.
Yeah, because you know what? The only thing I'm thinking outside of the box, but the only thing that I could think of is Tomlin is like, we can beat Denver with Justin. Let you get a week of healing, get that calf a little bit more healed than usual, and then we start getting into the big dogs. You know what I'm saying? Where that style of play ain't gonna work. Okay. That 18 points a game shit ain't gonna be working. That shit not gonna be working against the Dallases and the Philly. That ain't gonna work. Cause now our defense is really gonna have to work up against these offense that we got to go up against.
And we held the ball a lot.
Yeah, Philly got an offense.
We held the ball a lot to keep their offense off the field. Remember, we ran and all the way down with 8 minutes, basically off the one that we got the field goal to go up to 15 minutes. They had the ball almost 8 minutes. Yeah. So they had the ball.
That's the part that I hate. Kept the defense out the field. From 20 to 20, we can move the ball. From 20 to 20, we can move the ball. The second we sniff the red zone, here come the inadequacy of not using our weapons. We got all these weapons. I'm seeing Calvin Austin at the bottom of the stat line with 1 catch. Darnell Washington, 1 catch. Gabe Fairmouth, $48 million, 2 catches.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't even spreading it around. So once again, we just speaking on this week, but that ain't gonna work week in and week out. We know that much.
Yeah, we held the ball 35 minutes compared to the 24. So again, that's definitely a recipe for winning football. If you can have it more than the opponent.
Well,
I don't care.
top is important. Having top is important. Yeah. And we won the turnover battle. So
yes, we did. So again, fellas, we ain't gonna complain. We want to know. We top of the division. Now we go into Denver again. We going to Denver. We ain't gonna get too much in that because we still going over there. But 18-10, we gonna go into these call outs we had, fellas. Defense, we said they couldn't allow the big plays and create some turnovers. We did get the turnover, but we really didn't allow any big plays at all. There was no big plays in the whole game on either side, though.
Well, that was the whole point. If you let big plays, you lose because we knew we wasn't scoring 30 points and winning no goddamn shootout with these boys. So you minimize the big points and you minimize Robinson Robinson couldn't get off at all. I think his longest run was about 15 yards, maybe. I'm just guessing off of that. I don't think I even saw anything more than that. They had him minimized to the point nothing. They didn't even call a play action with Cousins. They was be a little bit tedious with that Achilles, to be honest, for me. It wasn't like letting him really, really push off or really, really fire, or he was nervous. So
they better put some gorilla glue on that something. You paying him too much money. You paying him too much money to put him on the snap count.
No doubt. No doubt.
Them bones heal older when you get older, especially if you ain't on the Tom Brady diet.
We got some people.
You like that? Ain't that who Kirk Cousins is? You like that? Ain't that you?
He definitely don't like that.
I bet. Yeah, I bet.
Hey, our call outs, we're just gonna go over them again real quick. Call outs on offense, Big Twiz. You had the O-line.
Play well.
Doe, Move, me, Pickens. Just going over those three. What you think our call outs really did, Twiz?
Well, O-line, solid. Honestly and truthfully, they did better than I thought they did. Like it's so much different when you watching a game at the game than it is on television. It's a whole different perspective. It really is.
So you see it all.
So my perspective at the game was we wasn't playing good.
Okay.
That was my perspective of the game. I'm like the O-line. I said that ain't it. But then once I got home and started looking at the stat line, I'm like, okay, 137 yards rushing. Najee had 70. Okay, all right, cool. Okay. I would have liked to be more efficient on third down when it comes to 3rd and 1 because we're supposed to be able to get that yard. We should have had a line that could have a push, and we got the running backs that could move the feet to get 1 yard. And that's been a constant. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
Now, Twiz, do you think because we were there, we were in action, because of the scoring, you thought the offensive line didn't play as well as you thought?
I think the 3rd and 1s and the 4th and 1s, the shorts that we wasn't getting. You know me. When it comes to the O-line, I'm big on being strong. Because that's one of the key components of being a dominant offensive lineman, especially. You know what I mean? Is to have the strength because you more than likely you taking on more rushes than you give it. So at times it just don't seem like we strong. And if we is strong, then that means we scared. That means dudes is out there scared.
Well, the only way you can be strong, you put meat on that growth bone. Tomlin.
Now, Doe Bust, your man Fryer move.
Putting it on a nut on his back, it was cool.
Your man Fryer move
on his back all the time.
Your man Fryer move was 427. How you think they utilized him, or how you think Fryer move did as a whole?
It's just quiet, man. They didn't throw a ball across the middle of the field not one time. And my partner was calling me talking about he's wide open every time. My brother was down there. Muth is wide open. I'm like, okay. They're not taking these chances. Like they didn't even let it throw a fade one time when they got towards the red zone with him or George. Him or George always should get a look. When you got
Darnell.
They get in the red zone.
Or Darnell Washington.
But see, Darnell don't have the fire. Well, Darnell can maybe jump, but that's why Darnell don't really get a whole lot of passes because he doesn't fire off the ball. He don't have real wiggle. But throw the ball up. Even if Darnell, throw the ball up. All them dudes is 6'4" and up.
Come on, man.
Throw the ball
up. 6'7".
Yeah, he's 6'7".
I said 6'4" and up. I said
okay. I'm just saying. I'm saying
all three of them.
Yeah, DW, he's 6'7". You gotta take a shot. You gotta make a play for him.
Well, he's a glorified lineman for real, bro. But he'll get a couple shots, but he ain't gonna get too many passes in his career.
Damn, he reduced to that. He reduced to that.
They tried to put 40 pounds on him and make him a tackle, to be honest.
Yeah.
But he's still cool. He doesn't have real wiggle to him. He doesn't get out of
for real.
Fast. No.
Okay.
No, he's a chunk. When you play,
he really is a glorified tackle.
George Eden. That's how he moves. He running nice 4.6. Once you get him going, he's a locomotive.
Oh, okay, straight line, D-line. Straight line.
But all that.
No, he don't have the agility. He ain't got the agility. I got you.
Nah.
He's not. We don't have that new school tight end on our squad for real, fellas. Like those new guys, they're almost 6'4" though, and they're probably 250. You know what I mean? Where they look like a hoop player almost now. You know what I mean? They got the wiggle.
Well, shit.
Look Look at most of the dudes that's out there really like a receiving tight end, though. Look at their weight. You'll see what I mean. They all around 250. They all around 250. They look like a hoop player, man. You know what I mean? Who was that number
Well,
15 the other night? I forget who was playing for, but anyway, I think it was the Jets. But they all look like hoop players, man. These new tight ends. Even Evan Ingram. You know what I'm saying? Evan Ingram. All them boys. They
they
tall
are
and lanky.
hoopers. They are.
Yeah,
Hoopers.
Yeah,
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 yeah.
yeah.
You remember? Yeah.
And of course, Mounds was Pickens. I still don't think he gets enough. He did have 7 targets, though, fellas. 6 catches for what the he ended up with 60, 85
yeah.
yards.
I mean, if you ain't gonna showcase, if you ain't gonna spread it for real, then you need to dial his number 12 times a game. 7 targets ain't enough.
Thank you.
7 ain't enough. 7's not enough for him. Especially, listen, man. The boy, listen, man. He wants it. He wants it, man. Not only do he wants it though. He wants it, and that dude want to be a superstar, man.
He does.
He want to be a superstar, man. He wants to be where AD was here, man. Like he want all the smoke, man. Like throw me that rock. Not only not only do I want it all. I want my bread. I want to win. I want to be a superstar. Because he is that dude. He really is that dude.
Well, he came to the sideline. He came to the sidelines after he told Mike to give him the ball immediately in the game. As soon as the game began, when he started catching it a couple times, he started telling people to give him the ball. Then he was at the end of the game. He went down the line and shook everybody's hand. Seemed like he's maturing. Hopefully, he can stay because the rubber's going to hit the road. It's not always going to be glory. Not always going to win. That's when you really see where he's at. But it looks like he's maturing.
We do have one comment, though. Tim Williams says the tight end position is underutilized in the pass game, especially RZ.
True.
I'm trying to think who that is. Who's RZ? I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say, but I do agree, Tim. Tim, I do agree. We just was saying that, especially in the red zone, fellas. In the red zone, the tight ends and George Pickens should be like dialed up every play. If you ain't running Najee or Bam Bam.
Man, listen. I be seeing these other teams in the red zone. Man, that should be easy as popcorn. It'd be easy as popcorn, dog. They get inside that 5, they do some whoop, 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 and it's money, man. I be like, that shit was too easy.
Right.
Well, we just wasn't taking no chances, man.
Yeah, but my thing is, guess what? Steal that play. Go take that play. Steal that play.
Yeah.
Put that in the repertoire.
Man, listen, if it worked for them, that means it could work for us. Steal it, because some of it be too easy, bro.
Okay.
I'm talking about it just be a boom. It just be the quarterback coming up to the line of scrimmage, making sure he see what he see, and then boom, fake handoff, and then the dump and be wide open, easy catch. Why gotta be so hard for us? Why we make it so hard for us? Why our OC make it so hard for us?
Well, again, hey, fellas, Art Smith, we know what he is, though. That's the one thing, Twiz. He's going to run the ball, and he's going to utilize the tight end. What I am surprised of, and what Doe May, I think, alluded to earlier, was there was nothing over the middle. Like, he threw nothing over the middle.
Didn't even try.
Didn't even try, exactly. None. He had 0 attempts over the middle of the field, Twiz, 0. And if you're going to utilize a tight end, you got to hit the middle of the field. They're going down the seams most of the time, down the hashes. You know what I'm trying to say? So I didn't understand that. Maybe he was calling more run plays for Justin, but at the same time, use them tight ends.
Or maybe, or just in all honesty, maybe he knew the situation, and he knew Justin wasn't ready for a whole bunch of complication. Let's just keep it simple, keep it real vanilla. They probably felt we could keep it real vanilla and get out of here with the W. And
that's
for the most part, it was pedestrian offense. For real. It wasn't. You know, they took their shots where they had them. But guess what? That's what you do. Guess what? The most beautiful thing of that is we got out of that game completely healthy.
Yeah, except the punter.
Except the punter.
And we got a new punter now. Hopefully,
and guess what? Guess what? That's why Terrell Edmonds is here, because of the punter went down.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
we got a new punter, though. No, we got a new punter.
We got a new punter squad. Ain't on the 50.
Guess what? He ain't on the 53.
Nah,
No, not yet.
Man,
Not yet, Twiz. Not yet.
no,
man,
no.
listen, man. Send his ass to the goddamn CFL, man. Why is he even here, man? I hope. Listen, I hope.
Yeah.
I hope somebody showed him this video. You ain't it, bro. Your brother up in Chi-Town, he it. He the real deal.
Yeah,
You
is.
not it, bro. You
Captain
squandered your. You squandered
never
your.
make a play.
Yeah,
He was our third
you.
pick. No, I mean, he was our first pick. Twiz.
He was a. He was a. Listen, man. Listen to this,
Yeah.
man. I don't. We ain't gonna go heavy into it. He was a first round draft pick.
Right.
Ryan Clark was undrafted, and he
Yeah.
can't hold RC's Gatorade bottle, dog.
But we know that, dog.
You're right. He all in
We know
favor to
that,
me,
man.
but
Man,
you know what I mean.
I can't believe, man, he ride around the town, Rolls Royce Ghost, like he
We
balls.
know
I'm
the
like,
story, dog.
boy,
Hey,
you need
hey.
to stop, boy.
Hey, with the
When
purse
you
on.
get
Hey,
started, man.
now,
man.
the last thing I'm gonna say about the offense, though, fellas, when it was what was it? It was 15-10, I think, at the time. We passed that field goal up. Doe, was you going crazy at that point?
Wasn't going crazy. I just said, I mean, because I'm used to it. There's no point going crazy. I knew what Tom was thinking. Like, why not?
Okay.
And he wanted to have some type of, what'd you say, feel good or something.
Okay.
I'm not using the right
Some
word
momentum.
right now.
Yeah.
Momentum
I know
if you score a
exactly.
touchdown.
Yeah.
If you score a touchdown.
Like get everybody
You know,
hyped up, get everybody amped
Yeah,
up,
if you
like
score a
get that
touchdown,
motion.
but it didn't work out. What was the point of that? That's why I said we already basically alluded to that. I said it 3 times. So
Okay.
No.
Okay, I want to specifically get your reaction to that. 'Cause
I just didn't understand.
going
I
crazy.
just understand it, but I know him. I know there's no risk because you just that's what he wants to do. And then when he said on his press conference, we're not gonna live in our fears. Nobody wants to hear that shit, Mike. Every goddamn shit ain't got to be a motivational speech. Shut the real shit.
Just scored a
We ain't
touchdown,
living in
right?
our fears. What
Hey,
do living in our fears got to
No,
do with
just
anything?
scored a touchdown, right, though?
Leave our coach alone.
I'm not.
Okay.
If
Real
you're
quick,
gonna go that
bullshit.
hard on him, then we need to segment back to Terrell Edmonds. If you're gonna go
hey,
that hard
we
on
can
him.
do a whole segment on
He
Terrell.
ain't
I'll
playing.
pull
He
the
ain't even
stats up and
traveling.
everything.
Yeah.
Hey, Twiz, I'll pull the stats up and everything.
Yeah, bump Tito.
Hey, our defensive call outs, fellas. Big Twiz.
Yes, sir.
I mean,
Yeah.
hey, we ain't even really got to say much.
TJ, bro. I rocked the jersey at the game. I had my TJ jersey on
Yeah.
at the game, man.
Yeah.
TJ, let me tell you something, man. TJ Watt, undoubtedly undisputed defensive player of the year last 2. He should have won it last year. He if he stay healthy, he gonna win it this year. You know what I mean? Like the dude is just he is literally a human wrecking ball, man. In every sense of the word, man. The dude's motor don't stop. All he needs is a quick one knee in a Gatorade splash, and he back out there causing havoc, man. The dude is a blessing to have, man, and he is the true anchor of our defense, man. He's the true anchor of our defense, man.
Yeah, he does
And
nothing but make plays.
And I'm glad he married. I'm glad he belonged to us, bro. I'm glad he belonged to us, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Now,
he's embodied being a Steeler.
Now, Doe, still on Twiz's call out. If TJ stays healthy versus TJ not being on the field, and I'm not even going to say the bad word, but is he the key to our season? A guy on defense?
He's always the key to the season. There's nothing about to change. We don't have this blockbuster offense that can cover for that. He makes plays.
Yep.
He makes plays, dog. Highsmith makes some plays, but like coming from that side, he's coming from the left against the right tackle, which is the weakest person on the 5. He destroys them. You got to chip him. You got to do all this shit. So every time
it still might not work. And it still might not work. You know who TJ is? TJ is our new Troy. He's Troy at the defensive line position.
Yes.
He's our new Troy. What
I want
Troy
to hear
was,
something like that. Yep.
Yeah, he's our new Troy. You know how Troy was the key to our defense? You know what I'm saying? And that's who TJ is, man. That's who
they
TJ
make the
is.
team, though. You know what I'm saying? Like Like it's not often that you have a guy on defense that makes the team go. You know what I mean?
He make
Usually it's
that
that.
many plays, man.
Yes,
He
he
make that
does.
many plays, dog.
And though he makes the plays that he also makes plays that don't get hit the stat line.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying? He it's things that don't hit the stat line
yeah,
that are phenomenal in what he do.
yeah.
You know what I mean? The dude is an awesome football player, man. He truly is. And
Yeah.
I respect the fact that he loves playing football. He
Yeah.
loves football. He loves it,
Right.
bro. He loves it. He loves it.
Dope
So let
Bus, your call out, JPJ Jr. He really didn't get challenged much, man, at all.
And that's good. When you're quiet, you had a good game, especially in corner.
Yep.
Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, because Kurt only
And-
finished with
and that-
155 yards, though.
but he came up and licked somebody on the run. When he came up and smashed homeboy on running the ball. That's what I'm
Doodle.
talking about. Well, that's what I was talking about before the game. We need another Rod Woodson. That's the Rod Woodson shit I'm talking about. That's
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah, but
I'm
Kirk
with you on
Cousins
that one,
really
bro.
didn't do nothing. Drake London did nothing. Ray McLeod was their top receiver for 52 yards. So JPJ really didn't get
We'll
any
take we'll take 4 for 52 all day.
no doubt. My call out was Keanu Benton. Now his stat line wasn't that great, fella. I think he was 3 total tackles, 2 solos, really, but he clogs that
Shit,
middle
ain't
up,
nothing.
fellas. He
Man,
clogs
ain't
that
nothing.
middle up.
That's
And he
man.
made a nice. There was one play I think he made the play in the backfield, but he's starting to be that young stud in the middle for me. You know what I mean? Well, to me, not for me,
Hey.
but to me, he's starting to be that dude, though.
he came here to be that dude. That's what we drafted him for. And he's playing well. He started playing well when they started giving that burn last year. He's only a second-year player.
Yeah, you're right. He was a rookie last year, right?
Okay. Him and Joey.
But him and Montravius Adams is surprising me a lot too, though. Montravius.
Well, and Montravius Adams, he always get good. He always play well. Then once they move him to the nose tackle, he's better. Okay. When you put him under the DN or whatever, and on suffer, right. But not nose tackle, he's better. He got that nice half a sack with Cam. Cam is going to always anchor it down as long as he's here. And he got these young boys to rotate. They should be all right. Hopefully they all can breathe down there in Denver where it's a little tough.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna be tough up there. And our predictions, fellas, like I said, we ain't gonna go. We just gonna go through. I was 27-20. Y'all both were 20-17. It was 18-10. Basically, one less touchdown than we all thought. But again, we gonna take that victory, and we gonna get to these comments, fellas. We got some comments out here. I see my man Will Robb in the building. He always in the building. Hey, good stuff,
always
Will. Good stuff, man. We appreciate it. Let me get over to these comments. I don't even want to say this one. You know what? We just gonna get we'll save that. Somebody talking about Terrell. I don't even want to say nothing because Twizzy gonna go ham.
I ain't gonna go ham. I ain't tripping.
All right, well, we're gonna do that one first.
Say the comments so we can get on out of here, boy.
Yeah, well, you know, our boy said it, but he's basically commenting when he says, "Can't believe we signed this nigga back. Terrell is shit." And 4 shit emojis. 4 shit emojis. If you can't see that.
Cold do locker, man. Straight do locker. Straight do locker, man.
We're on the practice squad with him. Don't worry about him right now.
5 years here. 5 years is just a whole bunch of nothing.
Yeah, we're gonna keep it moving because Twizzy can go all
keep
day.
Hey,
Twizzy can go all day on Terrell, y'all. We're gonna give him a whole segment one day and talk.
But why?
You're right. You're right.
I called it draft night. Didn't I say it draft night?
Yes, you did.
I said draft night. I said he ain't it. I said he is not it, bro. I said he is not it. He is not going to work for us.
Yeah, Ron, we'll take it any way it comes. That defense, though, that's what's going to hold us together all year, Ron. Laura, what's up, baby?
We stay healthy. We be top 5 by week 5. We be top 5. Yeah. Once all the numbers start rolling in, if we stay healthy, we gonna be top 5 defense for sure.
We're top 5 right now.
Yeah.
Say less.
Lauren, what's up? Tell the grandbabies I said what's up. I had a great time with y'all. I'll be back down soon. William H. Pickett needs to work on his blocking. That 3rd down before the 4th down, we didn't get with Jefferson's. Pickens whiffed on that block. That play was huge. Yes. Yeah.
He blocked him. He just didn't put no hands on him. He tried to hit stick shoulder him, which was
Yeah.
ridiculous. And then Van
I see.
showed his inability to be a tough guy. He stutter stepped to the line
Van
and
Jefferson.
didn't dive or lower his shoulder. I mean, it was so puss. Like, what are
Yeah.
you doing, Van? Get over the
Damn,
line.
dog.
It's 1 yard.
He ain't a
You
football
should've
player,
seen-
though.
I watched it. I watched the slow motion. He was Pity Pat, get over the line and try to run through him or dive.
Hans Ward would have had a fit. Hans Ward would have had a fit if he was his
He would have
coach.
cussed his ass out on the sideline. What are you
Gotcha.
doing? Get airborne.
Hans,
Just get the ball over the line. Use some shoulder.
Hans was a mouthpiece spitter, boy.
That's why I
Hans
see
was
why
like
Van has been Van been switched all over the place. Van's heart is
Yeah.
of a mouse.
Kool-Aid. Yeah.
At fast as hell, just ain't a dog.
Fly High. Not sure who that is. They YouTube subscriber. Thank you for joining us on YouTube. Fly High.
Appreciate
Saying
it. Appreciate
they
it.
need to use Muth and Darnell Washington way more.
I've
That's
been
Arthur
saying
Smith,
that.
right? Right? That's
Yep.
Arthur Smith.
I've been saying
And
that.
Twan.
Use that
Yeah,
side.
Twan. If y'all ain't been listening, Big Twiz been saying about Darnell Washington. Now we know he's a little
They
slow
won.
though, but at least in the red
4-6
zone, though.
4-6 ain't slow for no tight end, bro.
But I mean-
we talking about wiggle. Not
Okay,
running
wiggle,
straight.
agility wise, yeah. He probably need to get them
Yeah.
hips loosened up.
But
Yeah,
what about the
especially
red
gonna
zone,
get some
though?
on.
You don't need too
I
much
didn't
wiggle
say
in the
that.
red zone, do you?
Yeah,
You
you
got
gotta
6'7".
get somebody
He
away
just-
from somebody.
We just mean
But
we just
throw
mean
it
go
up,
up
though.
and down the field.
I said
Yeah, we
still
mean
throw it up.
yeah.
Okay.
Throw it
Yeah.
up.
But
Give
just
it
go
back.
but just go up and
Put
down
him
the
and
field.
Muth. Put him and Muth on the same side one time. Trick somebody. Make somebody
Yeah.
like don't look so goddamn ordinary.
No,
That's all.
though, what I don't understand, why ain't we lining them up on both sides and running them up the seams? You gotta you can put a safety in a bad predicament when you
Who
do something like
you
that.
got at quarterback? All these progressions, pimp. No, this is a one progression guy. That's why
One
he has a
read.
winning job.
Point eight,
One
point
read.
One
eight,
read,
though.
one progression. Yes,
And run.
yes,
Point
that's
eight.
what he is.
Yes,
Lamar
sir. Point
Jackson
eight.
is winning MVPs and he's a 1.5,
Oh my goodness.
maybe 2.
Yeah.
No, RPO dudes really don't read a whole lot of field because you're making
Right.
a
They got happy
decision.
feet. They got happy feet.
You're making a decision, run or pass. You don't got all that time after you done fake handed it off.
Mhm.
Dudes is
Yeah.
out they breaks.
Yeah.
He can
Yeah.
really take a snap under center without fumbling. He fumbled
He's-
once a
and-
game.
Because he's really getting back into that. He's not used to playing under center. He used to everything under shotgun. We
Yep.
getting away from that. And when you
But-
get a 3, 5, and a 7, that's
But
a 3,
though,
5, and a
That's
7.
everybody
Russ
coming out
has a
of
3,
college
5,
now.
and a 7.
Mhm.
That's why Russ, not everybody. It's not
Most dudes coming out
everybody.
of college are in shotgun, though.
Not everybody. Not everybody. Who just came out?
Drake, what's the boy? Drake from North Carolina. He wasn't all
Yeah,
the
he
time.
can get under center, and so can Caleb.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
can get under center. They can 3, 5, and 7. They can read. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, you want to be a good quarterback. You got to be able to do it fast as hell, peripheral, quick as shit, and then deliver the football. So,
And I ain't gonna lie, that's what I was surprised with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins didn't look good. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
we
like you
was on
said,
his ass, and he's fresh back from Achilles. He never had before.
I know,
Yeah.
but though he's usually
Playing
quick
for a
with his
new
reads.
team.
He's
And the
usually quick
first
with his
time-
reads.
Well, he didn't.
Yes,
He didn't play all
you can be quick.
preseason.
You can be quick with your reads, but if there ain't nothing to read, it don't matter. We
He
had them
didn't play
boys
all
locked.
preseason, and that coordinator was the first time ever calling calls, pimp.
Yeah.
Okay.
They ain't
okay.
got nothing coming down in the A.
Mr.
Four-
Gaines,
four-
what's up?
We'll see.
4-13, 5-12.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, we got Fletcher Gaines in the building, Columbus, Ohio. What's up, Fletch? How you doing?
Up there in the
He's
Bucks.
saying coming home September. Okay, we'll see you when you get here, baby. Let's go. That's that Chargers game. Then we got
Okay.
William H. I think they are kind of hesitant to use our tight ends in the passing game because of the lack of confidence in our O-line blocking. Now, I don't know about that, Will. I don't know. About
I
I think it's more
about
lack of
reading.
confidence in Justin Fields than
Yeah.
the
They might
O-line.
open it up a little bit more. They're going to have to. It's not going to be George on the outside all night and day.
Mm-mm.
You're going to have to dump it off to Jalen.
They gonna put one of the best corners in the league on Pickens. on Sunday.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
he's traveling all night with him, and and
yes,
he's pressing pimp, and
yes,
he's in
he
the
he is.
is.
breathing room.
And he's
Ain't no
And he got
tall.
5-yard cushion.
And he's
and he got
tall.
that bag. And he got that bag.
And
What is he? 6'2", 6'3"?
Man, that boy technical as shit.
Okay.
Our boy
Yeah,
So
handwork
now,
at the goddamn line of scrimmage is mean. Watch him.
crazy.
so only two things can happen. Either he can show that he the best corner, or Georgia can show he the best receiver.
Yeah,
Yeah,
They got to work
yes.
it. Iron sharpen iron.
yeah.
No,
They got
you
to be
ain't
up for
never
the
lied about that.
challenge.
But
Yeah,
Iron
challenge.
yeah.
sharpen iron.
But overall, fellas, I'll take the victory. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We take
It's
we
one of
take
the things.
once again. We take no blame for no wins, no losses. We
Zero
don't get paid.
blame.
We
I
don't get
never take
paid.
the blame.
We don't get paid for that.
Hey, now the last thing I am going to say though, what was that WTF moment though of the game? We used to call that out
We know what
every
it
game.
was. We already talked about it 5 times.
That field goal.
Yes,
Okay. That's what it was for you. All right.
for me, yeah.
Yeah, that
Twins,
wasn't
that's
nothing.
what it was.
That wasn't really nothing. I mean, our kicker is that boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's that
Boss man.
boy. He's that
And he
boy.
had a
6 for 6.
43-yard punt.
Yeah,
Yes,
6
he
for
did.
6. Yeah, I know he got the
Hey,
game ball. I know he got the
Yeah,
game ball.
if he didn't,
yeah.
something wrong. You know what I
Something
mean? No,
definitely
some
drastically wrong.
defense might have got one too, though. Defense might
Yeah,
have
they
got
might have, but shit, that
10
boy got
points
to. You let
on the road, Twiz. That's big in NFL. Let's be real. We
I
go
got it.
anywhere and
I
only get 10 put up on us.
Yeah, I take it. I'll take it, bro. One
Okay.
thing I'm not gonna do. I'm week to week. I'm gonna take it like it is, and I'm gonna speak it like we spoke it. It ain't hard to talk football when you really know it and watch it.
Right.
It
Yeah.
ain't hard to talk it. It's not hard at all. I ain't because we ain't up here being biased. We being half-ass opinionated. It ain't like we really
Right.
try to be opinionated. We try to be as factual as possible. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's the
Now
best
that's
thing
in
you
our
can offer
squad,
your
though.
audience.
Don't get this
Yeah,
twisted, y'all.
that's a given.
This is our squad. Okay.
They know that. Anybody that been
Yeah.
tuned in know that. That ain't no mystery. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's a Stiller podcast. It ain't no
Yes.
football podcast. It's a Stiller
Yeah, but I'm
podcast.
just giving it to the people. We live in
Yeah,
Pittsburgh. We live,
yeah,
we breathe this thing. This ain't, we 3 guys across the country that's just Steelers fans. We live this thing. We see this
yeah.
thing
We
up
all
close and
13
personal.
minutes from each other.
There you go.
Raising
Literally.
this shit, boy.
All
Yeah.
right, but I think that was a good one, fellas. I appreciate y'all joining us today. And before we get up out of here, this Sunday we will be tailgating. The big one's going to be that 3rd game against the Chargers. But this weekend, come on down, bring something for the grill. We'll have the grills lit up. We're going to be on the deck. We're going to have the cigar bar open. So come on down, join us at Young Brothers Bar.
We play 1 o'clock again?
No, I think it's a 4:20. It's a
Yeah,
4:20.
because
Oh, yeah.
they're hour behind us. Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's 4:25, Doug. 4:25. So we got time to
Okay.
go ahead and ease on into the day. But bring something down. But for KY,
Go
Big
bust.
Twig.
Peace.
peace.
Mhm.